what you gotta say, but don't play. Say what you gotta say, but don't play. Say what you gotta say, but don't play.
What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual godmother, and I am back, okay? Except for I'm not back with another read. I am back with a let's talk about it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about it, boo. All right, so today's topic is, how do I put it? Women's bodies, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like I talked about this before, but we need to amp it up. Like, I need y'all to comment this time. I need some insight, okay? So y'all know I like to tell y'all like where the topic came from and all kind of stuff like that. Okay, cool. So me and my friend was texting last night, and I asked her, I'm like, okay, you shower, you shaved, you ready? She like, girl, I'm grown. Type shit. Like, girl, I'm grown. He gonna get this however the fuck he get this, right? Cool. So in my mind, I'm like, so I'm not the only one. Like, I'm not the only one, because for me, I'm so used to like the stigma of having to be baby bald. I'm so used to the stigma of having to shave yourself down. I'm so used to the stigma of like the appointments and getting ready and shaving everything, shaving up them legs, getting yourself together for real. That's kind of like, that's what I'm used to, right? Yeah, but when she texts me that, I'm like, okay, so I'm not the only one, right? So I wanted to bring it to y'all, and I wanted to talk about it, okay? I wanted to know, like, how do y'all feel about the pressure of having to, like, shave? I want, like, and I don't even want to say pressure, because for some women, it's not pressure. I remember this girl in middle school. This girl in middle school used to be like, I do it for myself. Like, I do it for hygiene purposes. Like, I do it because I like the way my shit look. I like the way I feel, you know, like I feel fresh, I feel clean type, right? And I remember it kind of being instilled in my mind, like, okay, so do it means that you're unkept if you don't type, you know? For me, I grew up seeing my mama naked all the time. Like, are y'all a person who have a naked mom? Like, some people have never seen their mom naked. Some people, you know, like, that's a thing in their household. Come on, see me naked all the time. I'm a naked person. I like being naked. I like my body. I like it. I like being naked. I enjoy it. I enjoy not wearing no fucking clothes. And growing up, seeing my mom and seeing her just be a natural woman, I never really, like, she never really had shaving materials in the crib. Like, she never really had that shit. If I wanted to shave and shit like that, I feel like it had to be a secret. Like, mama never taught me how to shave or told me that, like, shaving was what I needed to do, or it was something that was a part of my hygiene routine. I don't know. Like, you know, I had the period talk and all of that shit, but I never experienced my mom, like, teaching me how to shave. I'm gonna link the video down below where me and Denasia had talked about this, my god sister. But yeah, I think I just need a refresher. I want to know, like, we older now, you know, like, we in our 30s. I don't know how old y'all are, but it's just like, okay, so what's up? Like, are the older men on that too? Like, y'all know I'm celibate, or I wouldn't say celibate, but I'm not dating nobody. Like, I'm not talking to no niggas right now, right? So I don't really be having to worry about that. Like, it's not a thing for me. It's not like, oh, I need to get ready for a dick appointment, right? But when I was, y'all know, I was out here this summer. Last summer, I was kind of, you know, I was doing my thing a little bit. And I felt like, I know this one nigga I was dealing with, I ain't gonna lie, it was really strictly like on some like car sex. It was on some like, I was staying with mom at the time. Y'all know. We girls, we on FaceTime. We talking, boo. I'm telling y'all my business. Okay. But you know what? Like, this me. This her complex. What's up? Okay, so in the summer, I was kind of doing my thing or whatever. I was dealing with this dude for a couple months. Shit, the whole summer. The whole fucking, no. In the school, a little, Yeah, so we was dealing with each other, right? But it was on some like every morning. He'd get up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. He calling me like, "What you want? You up?" I'm like, "Here I come." Hurry up, hopping in the shower. Hurry up, hopping in the shower, like getting myself together, getting ready or whatever. And I just remember like he never wanted to give me head. Like I never asked why, but it was just like at first it was like, okay, we in the car. I know that it ain't really that. Okay, so cool. We just get into the business, right? And then one day he came over there like completely bald. Like he came over my house bald. Like I'm talking not an inch. And I'm like, to me it looked weird because I'm just like you look like a little ass boy. Like you look like a kid. Like your shit don't look bigger. Like y'all, and he's that ain't But I'm like, you know, like why you like, you know, what's up? He like, well, I just don't like hair. Like I don't really like that. I don't play that or whatever. He was like, I just like a fresh start every month, da da da, whatever. I'm like, okay. So when he said that, like, I don't really like hair, it just stuck in my mind. Like, okay, so that's probably why you wasn't doing what you was supposed to do, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna close the door because come on, you know the wrong. But yeah, I'm like, okay, so this obviously why you ain't been doing what the fuck you supposed to do. So we end up having a conversation, and I end up telling him like, you know, I don't really want to be on that with you no more. Like, let's just kick it. Like, let's just be cool. Like, let's just, you know, talk here and there. It ain't gotta be nothing serious, but I'm just not on that with you. And he like, why or what's changing or da 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 da. And I'm just like, shit. Like, you don't want a relationship. I don't want a relationship. But I want intimacy. Like, that's why I told him, like, I want intimacy. I want to be touched on, kissed on, felt on, like, all of that. Like, you know. And this ain't really giving. Like, this giving, like, quickie. And that's boring. Like, we've been having quickies for 3 months. Like, at some point, I want something good. Like, I want a good nut. You know, like, I want something good. And I just felt like I wasn't getting the full experience because I had hair on my pussy. Like, the fuck? What? So I dropped that nigga. I left him where the fuck he was at. And then a couple months later, I started dealing with this other dude. Or whatever. And we messing around or whatever. And he want what he want. And I'm just like, this ain't that. Like, you know, like, this not that. And in my mind, it's just like, I'm not on that with every dude that I deal with, you know, type shit. Like, that's for like my nigga type shit. So I gave him my reason. And shit, he gave me his reason too. And I'm just like, you older than me, nigga. You 32. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, what? Huh? Like, it just kind of threw me off a little bit. I don't know. It threw me off. But that was the last time. He was the last one. And I'm just like, fuck this shit. Like, I don't really do casual sex. I'm a real intimate, passionate type of woman. Like, I like an hour of foreplay before we even doing anything. I want kisses. I want massages. I want to rub you down. I want to look you in your eyes. I want to be listening to music, rubbing on each other, laying with each other, fucking rubbing our feet on each other, touching each other, getting shit how it's supposed to be. I feel like nowadays, niggas do not know how to be intimate. They really the fuck don't. Like, niggas don't know how to please a woman. They only for themselves when it comes to sex. Like, I feel like niggas do not cater to a woman getting her nut, like, at all. And it's so hard because I feel like as women, we are ego strokers. Like, a lot of us will not tell a man, like, yo, shit not big enough, or I can't really feel it. Like, I remember I was messing with the dude in the summer, and it was a couple times where I'm just like, bro, I cannot feel this shit. I remember the first time we fucked, he was trying to put it in, and I'm just like, I had told him, like, no, I'm good, like, it's okay. I'm okay, or whatever. And then I had got out the car and left. We did end up obviously doing it again for a couple months, but it was just like this shit is not it. And I didn't have the heart to be like, and he used to send me pictures and shit, and it was like I never had the heart to be like, this not sexy to me, like, this not turning me on, like, this not really You know, because once you tell a nigga about his sex life or you try to tell a nigga what you want, I feel like immediately they're offended. Like, immediately it's a problem. Immediately, I feel like sex game just changed. Like, niggas worried about insecurities. And a nigga throw that shit in your face, or a nigga make you feel some type of way about your shit just because you done said some shit about his. So it's just like, okay, I feel like women sexually, not even just sexually, but women in general are so accommodating to men. But I feel like men have this high ass fucking standard for women of like perfection. Like, bitch, you can't have hair on us. Or I don't want to taste this juice. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, stop playing. Like, please stop playing. Like, I feel like you're childish. Like, to me, it's giving like a child. Like, when it comes to like being intimate, I don't really have nothing that's off limits. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be in bondage or like nothing like that, but I just feel like when I fuck with you, like, I fuck with everything. Like, I fuck with everything that you want to do, or, you know, like, I don't feel like there's no limits. Like, unless you stank or you got some shit, like, other than that, like, shit, we finna get it in. Like, explore the fuck out of my body, because I'm gonna want to explore the fuck out of yours. I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. I'm gonna touch you where the fuck you need to be touched. I'm gonna figure out what you like. I'm gonna try shit. And if I notice you not reacting to some shit, then I'm gonna try some new shit, right? Niggas, they don't do that. Like, a nigga could be fucking it up in the right spot, and then a nigga just stop, or a nigga don't know how to keep it going, or a nigga can't get in a rhythm, or it just be weird shit. And I feel like niggas don't get better because us females don't tell them about themselves. And then we're stuck in relationships, 2-year relationship, 3-year relationship, marriages, where you're unhappy sexually because of a nigga. Right? So I'm like, damn. That's why I'm not gonna lie, like, being celibate has been so easy for me, because I was celibate after that dude in the summer or whatever. For like 3-4 months before I started messing with the other dude. And when I ended up dealing with him, I felt so disappointed. Like I wasted some pussy on him. Like, I felt like for this, I could have just stayed celibate. Like, and me and that dude, we only fucked like 3 times. So it was just like every time got worse. Like, the first time, he gave me a nice ass rub down. He gave me a nice massage. Like, I'm talking, the foreplay was there, right? That foreplay make the sex, period. That's just my opinion. It just do. So after that, it just went downhill, and I'm like, damn, like, this really what the fuck it is? Like, all right, y'all, I ran out of stories. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I just feel like being celibate really kind of raised my standards as far as to like what I want. Not just sexually, but when it comes to all forms of intimacy. Like, I don't want to just be fucking. I want to actually go out on dates, or I want to spend time in your crib watching movies. I want to kick it. I want to do stuff outside of sex, because 9 times out of 10, if the sex not good, at least like you loving me the right way or you treating me the right way gonna make my attraction for you better. It's gonna make shit juicier. Like, it's just gonna make shit all around better, right? But like lately, I just feel like my last 2 experiences just kind of showed me that like niggas are really childish. Like, I don't know. And I don't want to say childish, because I feel like not every man is childish just because they don't like that. Some men just have their preferences. Some women just have their preferences. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. That's why it's kind of like I want to get y'all opinions and kind of like how y'all feel about it. Because for me, like I said, I'm a very natural woman. So I believe in like pheromones. I believe that the hair that's on my body is supposed to be there. I don't shave my underarms. I don't shave my legs. I don't shave the hair on my toes, the hair on my belly. Like, I just don't. I got locks. Like, come on. Like, I'm a natural girly, right? So for me, I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't feel comfortable when I look like a little girl. Like, I feel like it's not right. Like, in my mind, I just feel like it's not right. Like, it's not right for me to be bald, or like, I don't know. It just gives me childish. It gives me little kid. It gives me baby or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Like, that's just kind of like how it is for me. So I want to kind of just know y'all opinions about it, because maybe I'm childish. Maybe I need to grow up and get myself together and do what I need to do. Hold on, boo. But for right now, I'm not there yet. I'm not there mentally. Like, I feel like the right person who really mess with me how they supposed to mess with me not really gonna care about that. Like, they gonna see me as a woman. Like, damn, like, that's my woman. Like, that's my, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm so indecisive. I'm so just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I also hate the process of it. Like, I hate the hair removal. I done got a wax before. I done shaved. I done aired. And all of them kind of have the same effects. I got ingrowns on all of them. You itchy, you prickly while it's growing back. Like, if you shave too often, your shit get dark. Not everybody. And for me, I have very sensitive skin, so like I can't use like scrubs and certain different products down there. Like, it'll throw me off. I can't even sit in a tub with bubble bath water. Bubble bath. Like, I gotta have just a plain tub, you know. So there are so many things that kind of go into a woman's body that I feel like men don't really consider. I feel like men can be very, very selfish when it comes to intimacy, and a nigga will expect something out of you and he ain't did that shit. Like, you know. So I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm kind of torn in my mind of like, I don't know, I guess even going as far as to like, even outside of like the sexual part, it's like I feel like I'm supposed to like want to wear lashes or want to get my makeup done or want to always have a retwist or always looking up to standard, but it's not my standard. Like, it's not necessarily what I want for myself, but I be feeling like that's what niggas are attracted to. That's what niggas want. Like, niggas want like a baddie, you know. And it's not like it's just in my head. Like, it's not like it's just in my head. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I don't know why that matters, but I'm telling y'all, like, here everything is a trend, everything is a fad, everything is follow the leader. Everything is like, if you don't look like this, you're not in the in crowd. You can't even get your hair done by good stylists because, bitch, you not picture worthy type, you know. So it just be like, I don't know. I feel like the beauty industry, period, does not really cater to women. Like, we literally have to spend damn near a G. If we want to get our nails done, it's damn near like $100 now. Don't add your toes, then you paying $150. Don't get no acrylic big toe, then you paying like $175. Eyelash extensions probably like $60 to $80. Getting your eyebrows waxed and done, that's probably another like $30. Getting your hair done, getting a wig put on and shit, that's a good $200. Having clothes, women's clothes aren't super expensive, but like women can get clothes off of Shein and make an outfit look good as fuck. So that's like the plus side. But honestly, I just feel like the beauty industry does not cater to women. Like, it just does not give women the opportunity to just feel beautiful, to just feel okay with being themselves, to just be natural. I feel like natural is not in. Natural has its own niche because there is a niche for the spiritual women, but even the spiritual women, I feel like it's sexualized. Like, if you go on some of the like the natural women pages, I feel like it's a lot of men up in there, especially like women who do yoga. They're sexualizing their body. I got this one girl that I follow. I wish I knew her name, but I don't really be on Instagram enough to know like people's name, but I know her face. She has a banging ass body. She do not shave her underarms, but she be having on like t-shirts. And I be looking at the comments and it just be like, why the fuck does her armpit hair matter? Like, y'all talking about how good she look in these yoga pants, but y'all not even listening to the message. She's talking about how to breathe and y'all talking about her armpit hair. Like, even me, like in certain videos or if I'm going certain places, I feel obligated to shave my underarms. Like if I'm wearing like a fancy dress, I'm not gonna feel as put together if my underarms not shaved. And that's not fair because I hate shaving my underarms. I hate it. But with certain outfits, I feel like it won't go together if I look like this. And it's like, I want to get out of that mindset. I want to just be okay with me being the woman that I am, because I feel like the right person, or the right person who's supposed to be around me, is going to like me just as the woman that I am. So I don't know. I just posed a question to y'all. Like, do y'all feel like the beauty industry is really catered to women, even though we're the ones spending the most money? Or is it catered to what men like for women? Like, even like, I'm not going to say most people, but like, think about going to the club, or thinking about when you going to the grocery store. Like, my mom is a person who would be like, I can't leave out the house with my hair looking any kind of way. And I used to hate that about her, because I'm like, who do you have to impress? Like, it ain't never like that. But now I'm starting to realize she comes from a generation where that's just not something that you did. A woman kept herself up, regardless of what the fuck you're talking about. Women, you could be a housewife and you still in a fly ass muumuu, or you still need to be put together for your husband. Like, women who just have babies, niggas don't even care about their aftercare, or like their mind, or their postpartum depression, but they want them to be back looking good. Like, motherfuckers be in the gym literally a couple weeks after they had their baby, trying to look snatched. And it's like, are you trying to look snatched for yourself, or are we trying to look snatched for these men out here? Like, it just be, I don't know. I feel like a lot of shit that women do is based off of men. Even me, like hella me too. Like, I'm not just talking about other people. This is not I'm pointing the finger at men. I'm not. Because some men literally just don't give a fuck. Like, some men just like you exactly how the fuck you are. And they be like, I hate seeing men on Instagram or on Facebook, especially on Facebook. Like, I woke up with a gorilla, or I went to sleep with a girl and woke up with a whole different bitch. And it's just like, what the fuck did you expect? You loved her in that makeup last night. You loved how the fuck she looked. Like, okay, now she looked a little bit regular. She got her hair in a fucking bun, or, you know, she walking around the house in a fucking big t-shirt, and that shit a problem. Like, what? Nigga walking around in a big t-shirt, no bra, no panties, like, that shit should be sexy, but niggas want y'all in lingerie. That shit uncomfortable. Like, what we doing? But some women just fuck with lingerie. Some women just like tapping into that energy, and that's what I enjoy. I like seeing women be sexy, who are being sexy for themselves, like, who just enjoy looking good, feeling good. I love when women do makeup because of the artistry of it, or because of how they feel when they put it on. Like, I'm just in a space of my life, like my celibacy journey has really kind of shown me about me and about women in general. Like, we right now are in a space of division. Like, I hear a lot of men saying that, like, women act like men, and it's like, no the fuck we don't. Like, maybe we're in a masculine energy, or maybe we just get into it, hustling, getting money. But I feel like when we was all soft and pretty and in the crib all the time, we get cheated on. To the girls that don't do all the whole makeup, I'm out in the club seeing, are niggas right out there liking their pictures, or wanting to talk to them, or wanting to fuck with them, subscribe to their OnlyFans, all kind of shit. So it's like, I feel like there is this huge divide between the divine masculines and the divine feminines. And I feel like a lot of it starts with what's on the outside, or how we're perceived as women. Like, I don't know. I want to change that narrative. Like, even some women, like, some women only see men as a dollar sign. And I don't think that's fair. Like, I don't think that it's fair for a woman to judge a man, or to be like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with a man because he don't got no money, or I'm not gonna fuck with a person because I'm not gonna fuck with this nigga because he ain't buying me this, or he ain't cashing me this, or he ain't doing this for me. Oh, that nigga ain't in no designer, or nigga, what can you do for me? Like, I understand that aspect, for the simple fact that, yeah, if you come in with your own shit, like, yeah, you can expect that. But at the same time, like, I just feel like people don't pay attention to the energy in which the masculine hold and the feminine hold. Like, there's a certain yin and yang that comes with it. And I feel like we're just, as women, depleting what makes us women. Like, okay, yeah, niggas like us bald or whatever, but for me, it's like, there are certain pheromones that come up. Like, we're animals. Like, we're human beings, but we're animals, and we're primal. And, you know, it's just like, You don't see baboons out here. You don't see bears out here motherfucking shaving their hair because they don't want to stink. No, bitch, you gonna smell this funk and you gonna know this is my territory. This is my shit. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, huh? Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So I want y'all to kind of weigh in. I want y'all to tap in. Let me know how y'all feel. This was a good ass video to me. I done got some shit off my chest that I really need to get the fuck up off my chest. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, share it, comment down below, share it on all your social medias. And I am out of here, you guys.